Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So here, let's have a look at floor 12 of the Striker's Rest with an all-hatcher team. And then gimmicks here are both gravity barriers and damage walls, and then also blocks. And so I will bring a mix of characters with either gravity barrier, null gravity barrier, or null damage wall. And then, yeah, the first person I am bringing is a Cinderella Ascension. And she has null gravity barrier, and then Mancer Slayer, which works on the boss for this stage. And next I am bringing Daikyo Shokyo, and they are a pierce null damage wall, and they also have a null block, which is not necessary for this stage, but I just thought it'd be fun to try out. Next I'm using Beelzebub Evolution. He is another pierce null damage wall with Demon's Bane, which works on the boss again. It's Mancer Slayer and then Demon Slayer put together, Demon's Bane. And then finally I'm using Lady Shizuka, and she is another pierce null damage wall with Demon Slayer. Alrighty. So yeah, kind of the damage walls are sort of the main danger of this mission. So I'm going a little bit heavy on the null damage wall. But as we can see, the area where the damage walls appear is kind of limited. So if we're careful with our null gravity barrier characters, then they won't be too big of a deal. So yeah, as we can see, the damage walls come out on top only, and then the gravity barriers are on the bottom only, at least for this stage. And then, yeah, it is the ninjas that are shooting out the damage walls. So if we get rid of them, then we will have fewer damage walls to worry about. And then, yeah, I did talk about this in my walkthrough of Ensho, but Daikyo Shokyo plays very similarly to Takayasha, one of the better extreme drop monsters, with the added benefit of a null block ability. So yeah, she's pretty versatile, and she came in, or they came in pretty handy here. Okay. Here is probably the most difficult pre-boss stage. Damage walls will come out on the top and then the right side of the screen. So with Cinderella or with other null gravity barrier characters that we have, we want to kind of position them along either the bottom wall or the left wall, so that they would have an easier time not going into the damage walls. Or we could kind of plan our turns so that the damage walls, which only come out every other turn, fall on a turn when Cinderella is not acting. Here she is. There are a couple things we could do. We could miss her gauge, and then get stuck in that gravity barrier. But I decided to go for the kill, and then I used her tackle strike shot instead to stick to the ninja, not go into the damage wall, and then take the ninja out. Okay, first boss stage. Damage walls will appear on the right side of the screen, so we'll try to keep Cinderella away from there. Alright, so there we got some nice null block action, so we were able to set off all of the bump combos. And yeah, Beelzebub is going to be pretty slowed down by these gravity barriers, so I have to think about my shot very carefully. Alright. Thankfully, those gravity barriers disappeared this turn, so Lady Shizuka will get a kind of open shot on the boss there. And nice Slayer damage. Alright, I got to be a little careful here with a Cinderella so that she doesn't go into the damage walls. So we'll pick a real conservative angle. Alright, we'll take down the boss. Yeah, and then kind of the best thing that my null damage wall guys can do when the gravity barriers are out is to set off bump combos. Just because they're going to get so few direct hits, that bump combos would be the best way to do some damage on that turn. Okay, boss stage number 2. This time damage walls will appear along the bottom of the screen. And then my instinct is to, go after the boss first, because she does do a lot of damage. But all of these little guys, they do pretty good damage themselves. So it's difficult. Yeah, I want to take down everybody immediately, but of course that's impossible. So I say pick one target and then, stick to it until it's gone. And then just hope that you don't get taken down before then. Yikes, okay. Okay, there goes the boss there. And then, yeah, HP's pretty low, so I might be looking at stalling in order to make that heart gold, and then have more hit points when I enter the next mission. Okay, that poison is kind of a big deal. Yikes. Alright, so I don't want to hit the damage walls, and I want to make that heart down there gold, so we'll just grab the little heart, and then hopefully we will make it to the next turn. Okay, the ninja should shoot out an attack. No, just damage walls, great. Alright, so we should be able to grab the heart, and then we can move on to the last stage. Alright, perfect. Okay, last stage. And yeah, this one's pretty crowded. There's a lot of blocks, there's a lot of shields, so it can be difficult to do damage to the boss. Here I saw that all my guys were at the top of the screen, so I took advantage of their bump combos to take them out. And then Cinderella here, we do not want to hit the damage wall, so we'll use the strike shot to stick to the guy and also take him out. And then that opens up our way to the boss. So we'll use a Daikyo Shokyo strike shot here. It's the explosion on first impact. And although she hits the shield first, the explosion is wide enough that it went into the weak point and then did some good damage. Okay, we'll use a Beelzebub strike shot, which grants invincibility to his teammates that he hits. And we'll get a little bit of damage in as well. So yeah, we can see the barrier around our three guys, kind of like on Lucifer. And then let's use Lady Shizuka's strength and power-up strike shot, and that will be it. Alrighty, so that was floor 12 of the Striker's Rest, and I feel like from here, this is where the Striker's Rest gets a little bit more difficult. Alrighty, thanks for watching, take care.